This is the land of the Maasai. Here, you will find the highest concentration of land mammals anywhere in the world. This area encompasses just 1% of the African continent, yet is home to 40% of its large mammals. It's a place like no other on earth. The people who own these lands, the Maasai, have lived together on the Mara with wildlife since the 17th century. Over time, the once nomadic Maasai began settling on the land with their domesticated cattle and goats, so vital to their culture and livelihoods. And then, the world began to discover the beauty of this place. For many visitors, perhaps you, a journey to this land stirs up a deep emotional response that never leaves. Svein Wilhelmsen from Norway was profoundly affected by the beauty of the Mara. He was also deeply concerned about protecting the environment and ensuring the Maasai benefit from tourism, from responsible tourism. In 1997, he and one Maasai elder founded Basecamp. Those first years, the principal goal was to train and employ Maasai so they could profit from visitors to their land. Without that incentive, there was no reason for the Maasai to support protecting wild animals that often prove harmful to their domesticated herds. One of the first steps was to support and manage the guide school, which opened in 2005. Kenya requires all guides to be certified by the government. So far, 330 students have graduated, and guides now include men and women. Basecamp was the first safari camp to hire Maasai guides and staff, almost exclusively, and have them dress in traditional attires. About 10 years ago, there was a profound change on the Mara. The land went from community-owned to private ownership. This privatization threatened the whole ecosystem as landowners began putting up tall electric fences to protect their livestock, as was their right. This had an immediate effect on open grazing, and it cut off historic wildlife migration routes. As time went on, the population of the Maasai grew, as did their herds of cattle and goats. This led to overgrazing, tree deforestation, and other environmental degradations. But on the upside of privatization was that the land could be leased. Basecamp went into overdrive and began working immediately with the Maasai to offer monthly lease payments to landowners if the fences came down. Efforts have worked. Today, there are 24 land conservancies with over 15,000 Maasai families participating in a lease program supported by tourism dollars. Total land mass of the conservancies is more than double the size of the adjoining National Reserve.
So when we talk about corridors, where we're standing now here, this is one of the main corridors linking Nabosho and Pardamat and Olare Motorogi and the National Reserve. So the animals, they can move freely without a problem. So earlier, this area, you see all this field has been fenced, and that's what the community decided to take down the fences, and then the animals now they can move freely.
Within the conservancies, the fences are coming down, which keeps the migration corridors open. But many more fences need to come down to restore historical migration patterns. Rangers have been hired to protect wildlife, control grazing, and prevent conflict. Throughout the conservancies, environmental stewardship is encouraged. Naboisho Conservancy was established in 2010 and is the jewel in the crown of conservancy efforts. Spearheaded by Basecamp, Naboisho is unique in many aspects. Once a sad and depleted land, today the wildlife and environment are thriving. Basecamp hosts visitors in 6 locations, and in 2016 it was awarded the best managed community conservancy in Africa by Responsible Tourism. Basecamp Foundation is currently managing 34 projects with 20 partners in the Masai Mara and 3 other areas of Kenya. There are badly needed improvements to water facilities.
So this is the spring, one of the springs in Pardamat. It comes down from the hill, and then we protect the eye, and then we separate. There's a tank which is a community tank there, and then it's a solar panel here and a solar pump. So it pumps this water to the community 6 kilometers down and 3 kilometers this way. So, and the whole community of Pardamat here, they depend on this water. So it's about 1,000 people that actually this water feeding on. And the cattle as well. There's a big dam there, which is actually feed all the livestock, cows and goats and sheep. Yeah. And it's another separate eye that go to WTC, that is wildlife training college, that actually depend on this spring. Yeah.
Tree plantings are reforesting this once exhausted land. Over 500,000 trees have been planted so far, with many visitors participating to offset their travel carbon footprints. Basecamp supports the Women's Bead Project. Each week, 140 women work to create beautiful Maasai artifacts and are paid fair wages that improve their lifestyles. With a Maasai youth unemployment rate of 85%, Basecamp is involved in a number of education projects to positively impact this alarming statistic. We have started a scholarship program for secondary school students. Tuition, room, and board is $500 annually per child. 4-year donors are connected one-on-one to their special student. There is a program to donate gently used and badly needed laptop computers. Basecamp welcomes your donations. With the help of major donors, Basecamp raised over $3 million to build an amazing new wildlife tourism college. It is home to the guide school and provides Maasai youth an education in many areas of tourism. 1-year programs are offered in guiding, hospitality, food production, and other disciplines. There is a 2-year degree offered in wildlife management. Your support of $2,400 provides a full year of education, room, and board for one student. In 2018, Jody and Jim Hardwick visited Basecamp for the first time and learned about the desperate need for dental care. This initial visit sparked a mission and inspired the Hardwick Foundation. Just 11 months later, they came back to the Mara with a team of American dentists and overwhelming support from manufacturers, family, and friends. As of 2024, dental teams from the Hardwick Foundation have made 4 missions to the Mara, bringing medical care and relief from dental agony to the Maasai community. Over 1,000 patients have been treated. One of our most critical projects today is raising funds and helping build a new medical clinic in Talek, a community at the edge of the Maasai Mara. This one nurse practitioner and certified midwife, Daniel Namposa, works at the clinic, lives above it, and responds to patients' needs around the clock. The cost for clinic services is $4 for a child, $10 for an adult. No one is turned away, regardless of ability to pay. The current clinic is vastly substandard for the community Daniel and his staff serve. The most urgent need is for adequate maternity care. We are working on solving this problem.
So when we were here last week with the people from Basecamp,
Yes.
You said you needed $10,000 to build a new clinic.
Yeah.
So we raised that money for you.
Really?
Yes, it's going through Basecamp Foundation. So they're going to work with you to build that new clinic. And we're still raising money.
Thank you so much.
Our donors will be happy that you're happy.
I'm so happy.
When you and your family and friends safari to the land of the Maasai, your park fees help to pay leases to families who own the land in the conservancies. Your adventure will leave you not only with outstanding memories, but also the knowledge that you have reached around the globe to benefit the people, the culture, and the wildlife of this extraordinary place. Travel with a Basecamp Explorer Foundation group, and you will experience this land in a way that few visitors do. Now, friends, we invite you to be part of the ongoing work of Basecamp Explorer Foundation. Thank you for your support of the clinic project. scholarships for deserving Maasai youth, and for planning the journey of a lifetime to the enchanting land of the Maasai Mara.